Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. So here's the deal. I have been tracking so many different bugs that are contributing to, well, your frustration and everything from Battlegrounds to the new Thronebreaker difficulty, which I'm taking it one chapter at a time. One of my big complaints about this, it needs to be its own video, but briefly I'll touch on. I attempted to do during the event quest completion the next chapter, the mutant chapter, I guess, where you knock down the defender and you get the Furies. But because their immunity goes up, you can't parry heavy with Domino. You can't carry over those awesome spores with Omega Red. It just seems like they give you an incentive to use a certain class of champion, but then they negate the incentive with a node that cancels out the other node. I just think it's dumb. I think Kabam wanted to make a quick buck to start off the year and up their first quarter, but when you anger a large part of your player base, it works against you. With that being said, we have discussed at the start of this new patch several bugs this month, some of which I can highlight as my 6 stars because I've ranked up these champions. The first bug we talked about this month, which several of you have confirmed and are frustrated by, is a mutant bug that affects Apocalypse. Now, I've seen like 3 or 4 different specific bugs that are ticking players off with him specifically. Are you all still seeing this? I haven't used Apocalypse this month, but I appreciate the feedback. So Apocalypse was certainly bugged. Now, a champion that I do plan on taking up at some point, though I'm not sure what point that will be. Maybe I'll need the excuse like I did Emma Frost with a cosmic rank up gem that I don't have. But this is a champion that I've always wanted as a 6 star. I just haven't actually had. That's Venom the Duck. So, got him at 660. I haven't ever really used him that much, but I value him. I value his utility, his unique gameplay. I remember I was at the Marvel Kabam Comic-Con in New York City when Venom the Duck was released, and so was Aegon. There was really cool like Venom the Duck t-shirts and posters and all kinds of stuff. It feels like it was just yesterday in some ways, but in other ways it feels like it was a century ago. Of course, that would imply I'm over 100 years old. And then the last thing that we're going to talk about as the newest buff deals with somebody who's my second highest overall champion. In fact, if Guillotine 2099 was taken to rank 4, she would definitely be in my top 5 for prestige. She is naturally SIG 140, which is kind of crazy to say. And when it comes to Guillotine 2099, of course, you want to end the special 3 fight and carry over the combo. This can be really important to people who use her in longer quests and alliance quests. And what do you know? This brings us to today's Guillotine 2099 bug report. From my man Koala Ben, he says, I'm sure you're already tracking most of the bugs, Apocalypse, Venom the Duck, etc. Already named those 2. But I have captured on video Guillotine 2099 not carrying her combo in Alliance quests. Also in Incursions, I had placed Odin's pre-fights and Galactus' Cosmic Seed on Hercules in Room 1, only for them to randomly fall off in Room 10 when I happen to need them for a Caltrops node, no less. So this is not somebody, like the people who've given me other information to talk about regarding bugs and how players are affected. This is not somebody who just likes to rant about Kabam. This is not somebody who is, Mr. Negative, a negative Nancy, whatever you want to call it. No. This is somebody who only reports to me when they are of utmost confidence that there is something to report. And you can see Guillotine 2099 is taking down Mr. Sinister, not to be confused with Mr. Negative. 68 hits, taking him down with a special 3. And that should carry over the combo. Pretty simple, right? Moves. And let's just see how this actually carries over. What's the combo at? Well, what do you know? There is no combo. You're starting from 0, which obviously heavily impacts her damage and the ability to benefit from her arguably best utility. So, my friend, Mr. Koala Ben, and the others who contacted me with this, I promised you I'd make a video on this, and guess what? I have. Thank you for the submission. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.